Hi there and welcome back. There was a long drought between my blind bag videos. Didn't really have enough horses to talk about, but recently my local Walmart and toy store got enough of the horses, the blind bags, to be able to talk to them. Last time, my last video was on the Walmart unicorns. This time my local toy store got the Mini Whinnie Series 3 Surprise horses. Now, let me tell you, I have been ripping my hair out with these guys for most of the year. I think I felt my first blind bag in March, and I just found a chase, hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed, who knows, recently, which is why I wanted to do this video. The chase is the little rearing Arabian, I think he is. And let me tell you, he is darn hard to find in these blind bags. So I have probably another 10 bags of not Pixies. And as I go through the video, hopefully I'll give you some hints to be able to help you find your Pixie if that's what you're looking for, or one of the other molds. What I finally ended up doing was taking another of this rearing Arabian mold that I owned with me to the toy stores. Because normally what I do is I just look at the bag and I visualize this horse in my head, and it just wasn't doing it for me. So I started bringing this horse to the toy stores with me, and when I thought that I found a Pixie in a bag, I would feel this horse just to see if the kind of the marks were the same. And that's how I finally ended up finding her. I struggled finding this chase horse, and so hopefully this video will help you, if that's what you're looking for, not spend hundreds of dollars on these silly little blind bags to find the horse that you're looking for. So, the first horse, let's start over here. I think there's only one Pixie in all of these guys. So what was messing me up? Well, there's a card in each one of these bags. So you can only feel one side of the horse. The other side is flat where that card is, which hinders your feeling. So I thought this was the Pixie because he felt like he was rearing, and he felt like his legs were kind of up and his tail was kind of down. Oh, there's his head. His head's down here, his legs feeling up. He felt like he was a long horse. I think the only horse that I didn't get might have been the Hunter, but I probably even got one of these guys. So I don't think this is a Pixie. I think this is going to be one of my other rearing guys, because when I feel his head down here, he has a lot of like mane going on, and his tail goes out pretty far. So I think this is going to be our rearing guy. I think it's Roscoe, Ace. There's 3 of each, and Ollie. There's 3 each of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different molds that you could find, plus the foals, plus Pixie. So there's a lot of choices. And I don't know how many bags there are in each box, but it feels like a billion. Let me tell you, if you're sitting and feeling bags, boy, I got tired of this really quick. So this guy is, my gosh. So he is very long. He does have a very long tail, but his legs are straight. Why on earth I thought this guy was rearing, I will never know. And so the one thing that got me is his tail comes up off of his back like this guy. So see how you could get fooled by both of these having their tail come down? And their legs are just so darn difficult to feel sometimes. It can be a challenge. And so, who do I think this is? This is another long one. Now, he has a bit of a curly tail. Okay. I'm the authority, right? Listen to me. This is going to be another rearing guy, I promise. No, really this time. Hallelujah. He is a rearing guy. So this guy has a swoopy tail. See how long they are? They feel very long in the package. This guy doesn't have that high tail like these two guys have. And I felt this little swoop of the tail. So it's going to be a lot of pieces added together to be able to figure out which horses these are. It's going to be the head and the legs and the tail all put together. Look at how similar these two guys are. They're both rearing. They both have legs that are bent. They both have swoopy tails. Yeah, so this is a challenging pack if you're feeling for a Pixie. Oh, now this one's easy. This one I always look for. Well, I won't say it's easy because I've even been mistaken, but if you spend your time to separate them, there are two different horses in this package. There's one up here, and then there's nothing, and then there's another horse down here. So this is the foals, Leo and Harry. This is the one that I almost never, but I can't say never, almost never get mistaken about. So there's our two foals. I always have to buy the foals because A, they're cute, and B, I make jewelry out of them. So these guys will get turned into earrings at some point because they don't stand really well. That's the poor thing about mini Whinnies. But there we go. All right, so what do we got next? This guy is very long. Okay. Okay. His tail, I think this is going to be my rearing horse. His tail pokes up like these two. So if I'm trying to feel that space between the mane and the tail, he has a pokey up tail. Let's see somebody. See how you can see on this guy. His tail pokes up, but then it goes straight out. And this guy's tail feels like it goes straight out. And then I can also feel one curvy leg, but remember he has a curvy leg too. So I'm going to base my prediction on this tail for Pumpkin, that he's going to be one of the, I think they're supposed to be Tennessee Walkers, and it is. Actually, this is even Pumpkin. So again, they're both very long horses. They both have this leg that's up and curvy, and this guy's tail goes straight out, whereas this guy's tail goes down. That's all I can say. So good luck. Hope you find that guy. I don't know. Like I said, I thought at one time all of these guys were Pixies. So I'm obviously having some issues. What is this guy? Now he has one leg that's up. Crud. So he has a head here, and he kind of has a he has a squishier tail. It's not quite as out as these guys. It feels more like him, but his leg is definitely up and curved. It feels like this leg. So let me see his mane. I think this guy might be another running guy because his tail comes out. His back two legs are apart. He has one, I don't know. I don't know about these guys anymore. I doubt myself every time. Oh, thank goodness. It is one of these guys. So he's got the bent leg, tail coming out. The back two legs are pretty far apart. So there you go. Now these guys, remember, each one of these molds can come in 3 different colors, and they don't stand real well. Crud. Okay. He has a bent leg, la 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 la. His back two legs are far apart. I'll bet you he's... And remember, I bought almost all of these thinking that they were Pixies. Oh, opening these bags, I just don't know. He is another one of the running guys. So I'm getting fairly consistent with these guys. This front curvy leg you can feel pretty well, and these back two legs being far apart, I think, is the tell for these guys. But they don't stand. No, now this one is super interesting. Oh my gosh, this guy, I was super excited when I found this one. I have honestly no idea what's in here. I haven't felt it long enough to figure it out, and I'm not going to spend the time on camera to do it. But there are at least 2 traditional horses in this bag. So I'm feeling along and I'm like, oh my god, I have no idea what the heck this is. And then I kind of do the shake thing where you can shake, and there's 2 horses in here. There's 2 adult horses in here, and I don't know what they are. So I'm just going to open it. Oh wow, look at that. So I've got 2 more of the hunters. That's kind of cool. Actually, I don't think he's a hunter. What is he? Saddlebred. That's right. His name is Hunter. Somebody's name is Hunter. I don't know anymore. These guys are driving me crazy. Okay. Body. Focus. There's a body. Are there legs? I think there are legs. I don't know anymore. Where's the head? Okay. Is that the head? I think that's the head. Oh, there's the tail. Now his legs are kind of close together. I'm thinking it's one of these guys. This is the closest together legs. So I think he's this one, which I think is a Morgan. He looks Morgan-y to me. No, he's a rearing guy. Forget it. Why watch my videos? Okay, now this one, remember this mold, which I think is supposed to be an Arabian, was used last time as emerald, and the tell was the tail and the leg together. I think that's what I'm feeling here, is the tail and the leg together. So I think it's going to be this Freedom or Patches or Chance. Let's find out. Ah, finally. Ta-da! I'm bringing it back again. So remember, this leg and this tail, when you feel them in the package, you can like get your thumbnail in between them, and that's going to be the tell for this guy. So I'm going to put these guys over here. No, because you're not going to stand either. Now this one is the one that I feel the least, I don't even know anymore, confident about. Let me tell you how much fun this is to go through toy stores. So this one has an upraised leg like Pumpkin, but his tail feels completely different. His tail comes down closer to his body. This tail is way up here. So I'm going to say, if you find a horse with a curved front leg, like these guys, and the tail comes down, I think this is going to be Pixie. What do you think? You think I'm right? I'm not batting 100, but hopefully we'll keep our fingers and toes crossed. It is. Huzzah! So this is Pixie. She is sort of a copper Florentine speckled Appaloosa. She is super cute and a super pain in the patootie to find. So I was feeling this front raised leg, like this guy. Her head's a little closer. I think she's a mare. Her head's a little closer to this upraised leg. And this tail is just more of a, I don't know, it's more closer to her body than this guy that's farther out. So I found one, and I'm going to call it good, and hopefully this will help you. So I would suggest if you have one of these guys, I actually found this one in a box after I started carrying this one around with me. So when I'd feel the horse and I'd go, oh, there's an upraised leg, then I'd feel this one and I'd go, oh, okay, that's the right leg. And then I'd feel the tail and I'd go, oh, that kind of feels like it's close to her body. And then I'd feel this one and I'd go, oh, that one feels like it's close to her body. So that's my suggestion for this one, because I had a super hard time. This is my first Pixie that I have found in about 6 months and many, many, many bags. So if that's what you're looking for, I would suggest getting one of these Playful Arab molds. I think that's what her name is, and carrying it with you, so that when you run into a box of these, hopefully you will be able to find the Pixie that you want, because that was an ordeal and a half. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something, and hopefully they will be easier in the next round of blind bags. Join me next time when I find some more, and I'll hopefully teach you how to find the horse that you want. Thank you.